He nice though. He nice. He can't do none of that stuff he be doing on me. I'll lock that shit up. Y'all don't even know that shit. Grrr, y'all already know what time it is. You feel me? It's BD Reacts time. You know what I mean? I'm trying something new. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cold. I ain't about to be doing all them public interviews and shit. You feel me? Only if y'all was to comment, y'all got to comment what y'all want me to do. Then I'm gonna go out and handle my business. Feel me? So Speedy Reacts time. Reacting with Beatty, bro. So we're gonna be reacting to Stephen A going off on Kyrie Irving, feel me? And with this Kyrie Irving situation, man, my opinion, you feel me? Because I don't want y'all to be, I don't want to be arguing with y'all shit. My opinion, you feel me? In this video, I think he talking about the page with the media. So, I mean, with the media shit, I see why Kyrie doing it. You know, I see why. I mean, he don't want to be distracted by it, and I feel like he's letting them get in his head too. You feel me? Like he letting he be bothered by everything they say. You feel me? So, yeah, we gonna get into it. Got the You A Dub on. You feel me? You A Dub. If you like the merch, my son Merv hooked me up. I'm gonna put his info in the description so y'all can go cop up, man. Support all Flatbush. We getting Flatbush on the map. That's what we doing. So we're gonna start this video. Got the good old wine. Good boy gushers, you feel me? And let's get to it.
But I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna hold back. To answer the question directly, Molly and Max, Kyrie Irving should not be forced to engage with the media. He doesn't want to talk to the media, fine. We won't miss him. But here's the reality. He should be fined every day.
Yo, Stephen A talking crazy off the jump. Let me bring it back because he sounded like he's about to say something crazy. He said, "You're not going to miss him."
Reality. He should be fined every damn day he doesn't talk. Because you signed a contractual agreement. It comes along with your contract as an NBA player.
I didn't know that. So, I mean, if it's like that, let's get to it.
This notion that you just get to go out on the basketball court and play, but you don't answer questions, you don't talk to the media, whatever. Understand what the media is. The media is a conduit to assist the NBA and its players in promoting its brand. That way it facilitates you generating more revenue so guys like Kyrie can get paid $33.4 million this year, $35 million next season, and then a player option to pay him $36.6 million in 22-23, even though you fresh over playing 20 games last season. Okay? That's the situation with Kyrie Irving that everybody needs to address. The bottom line is this. Kyrie Irving, as you said, Max, comes across looking. I'm not going to talk about what he is, because I actually think he's a good guy. I actually think his heart is in the right place. But I think he's immature. I think that he's occasionally selfish. And I think at this particular moment in time, he comes off as a damn snob. He thinks people are beneath him and he's above it. He looks at the...
I mean, I don't think Kyrie doing all that. Like, he think that he's better than everybody. I don't think that's what that's about. I just think he's he in his own world. You know what I mean? He's confident in what he say and all that.
Media as being inauthentic. That's what he thinks about the media. Everything that...
I mean, yeah. I agree with that. Kyrie, he look at the media like, cause he don't like how the media do be wild sometimes, but you feel me? He don't like. To me, he likes to say things, and then when the media get on him about it, he get mad or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Has happened to Kyrie Irving, that Kyrie Irving has self-inflicted. Go back and look at the tapes. Quote him. It's always the media. Always. You got something to say about LeBron? It's the media. You got something to say about your time in Boston? It's the media. You got something to say about wanting to move on? It's the media. You're in Brooklyn. Nobody has thought about you since the spring. You haven't played. The season was halted. You wasn't playing before then. You had shoulder surgery. You come in, and then you're not even participating in the bubble because you're recuperating from your right shoulder. And still, you wanted to sit up there and implement yourself in the proceedings by talking about how the game should not be played.
That's a fact. All y'all Kyrie lovers, he got so much to say, and he barely played this year. Like, and I'm from Brooklyn. Like, they got the Barclays Center right on Flatbush, bro. Like, he played 20 games, bro. And he talking crazy, always talking, bro. Always talking. Oh, yo, I'm not even gonna say nothing. He nice though. He nice. He can't do none of that stuff he be doing on me. I'll lock that shit up. Y'all don't even know that shit.
I'm playing anyway while collecting $33 million. But you had anyway.
Let me bring that back.
What? Talking about how the game should not be played. You weren't playing anyway.
Wasn't playing.
While collecting $33 million.
Robert.
But you had something to say. And then when people responded, it's the media. You go on Kevin Durant's podcast and literally state, which we'll get into later, but literally state that, you know what? I mean, you're the first guy that I looked at and I said, hey, I trust you to make the last shot. And the media made up that LeBron might have a problem with that. Damn, you was taking a shot at LeBron. And you go on social media and literally state, hey, well, you know what? If I had something to say about him, I would say their name. Like, how dare us connect the dots and say 1 + 1 = 2? You won a championship with a brother in 2016. Far be it for us to come to the conclusion that, oh my God, you might have been talking about LeBron. Who else did you play with?
Who else is he talking about, bro? That's one of the other things. What he said about, this is the first time in my career that I got somebody that can make that shot. Are you serious, bro? Like, you crazy. LeBron? We don't gotta talk about LeBron. LeBron made a whole bunch of buzzer beaters in his career, bro. Like he said it in that interview. You feel me? He wasn't even mad about that. He was mad that, like, all right, he talking like this. Like, he wanted the best for him. My son Braun, you feel me? Everybody know how I feel about my son Braun. He on and off the court, he doing his thing. And ever since Kyrie Irving left LeBron, he ain't doing nothing. What he did? He went to Boston. I'm not even gonna lie. What happened in Boston wasn't his fault. I feel like Jason Tatum and Brown was they was doing too much. You feel me? They was taking too much shots. They didn't understand, like, yo, this is the man. He's supposed to be taking the most shots. You feel me? They saying they taking, and that's what they doing with Kimba too. That's what they doing with Kimba. In my opinion, Kimba's supposed to be taking more shots than Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Off the rip. It's crazy. Like, Kyrie bugging.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that's who you were talking about. Not LeBron, who you won a championship with a brother in 2016. Far be it for us to come to the conclusion that, oh my God, you might have been talking about LeBron. Who else did you play with? Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that's who you were talking about. Not LeBron, who you won a chip with, who happens to be the greatest player in the world for the past decade. In Kyrie's world, it's always us. It's never him. No matter what he says, no matter who he says it to, no matter what. Hey, Max, you brought up, I tried to stop you from condemning him for talking about how the world was flat. The earth was flat. Okay? Guess what? That was you, Max. That wasn't him, Max. That was you. That was you, Max. It was your fault. It was your fault that Kyrie said that, Max. You put those words into his mouth. You forced him to articulate and disseminate that message to the world. You did that, Max. It's never Kyrie until he sits back, takes a deep breath, pauses, and says, hey, you know what? As I reflect upon these things, I may have made a mistake here or there. You know, I got to be better than that. This young kid's watching. As you reflect. But in the moment, one moment, after another moment, after another moment, after another moment, it's always somebody else. So my response in closing is this. Yeah. If he doesn't speak, fine. We won't miss him. Show up on the court at the
Play
Barclays Center.
devil's advocate.
Put on the show. Put on the show that you can put on because he is a sensational showstopper player. But if he doesn't want to talk, fine.
Yeah,
just
one of my
remind
favorite
him,
to watch.
if you're the NBA, of his contractual obligation and find his ass every day he doesn't talk because that comes along with your contract. Other than that, it's none of our business. Thanks for watching.
Oh man, Kyrie's a great player, son. He's just like this year. It gotta be his year. Like he got to show out. All this talking in the media and all the fussing, he has to show out. He has to bring them to the championship. Like they gotta make it to the final. That's the only way it's going. You feel me? Cover up all this talking he's doing. You feel me? But you know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I get a video. You feel me? So, see ya.
ESPN on YouTube for live stream.
Zoe, I'm done. How you stop it?